Alright guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the haul of things that I purchased at the Fill-A-Bag rummage sale. I did spend $40, so I filled 3 bags, plus I purchased something from the person in front of me. If you didn't watch my rummage sale video, there was a man in front of me who had purchased a really beautiful swung vase. I asked him how much he was going to list it for in his antique booth, and he asked if I wanted to purchase it. I said yes, so he sold it to me for $10, which is way less than what he would have sold it for in his antique booth. So I was so happy and thankful that he did sell it to me. So it's so awesome. I mean, a lot of people see, like, who are resellers and see other resellers. Some people see them as like competition and stuff like that, and that is not how reselling is. Like, you have to be able to you know, just get along with everyone. Otherwise, you're not going to have any fun at all. You're just going to be miserable. So it was so sweet of him to sell that to me. So I'm going to share that with you first. So this is what the vase looks like. Absolutely beautiful, guys. This is an Ellie Smith. They call this color bittersweet orange. We got some like yellow around the base there, and then the rest is like a swirled orange with the rib. And oh gosh, I mean, look at this thing. Absolutely beautiful. It's times like these that makes it really hard not to keep stuff. So he did, like I said, he sold this to me for $10. And I listed it on auction with a starting price of $189.99. I think it has about 12 watchers or so currently. So we'll see if it goes for that. That's another thing with people who have antique booths. Not all of the people who have antique booths resell on eBay. They just strictly sell things in their booth. So, you know, some things you might be able to get more in an antique booth than you can get on eBay, and vice versa. I have sourced at antique booths before, so definitely not everyone knows exactly what they have. I think he kind of knew. He said that he dealt in glass, so, or he did at one point for a while, so I'm assuming he knew what he had, but who knows? So you saw I was digging around in the Christmas stuff. I like looking for vintage Christmas items, and I did find a couple of Christmas pieces that I decided to take. I wish I had found more of these guys. This is an old spun cotton head snowman. His body has a bunch of mica glitter on, and he has like a chenille pipe and a little top hat. Absolutely cute. Someone did string a little string on him. He is marked Japan. It's very hard to see on the bottom there, but he is marked Japan. I listed him on auction with a starting price of $29.99. I think he has 2 watchers. And this is definitely something I would have kept for myself. Had I found like a set of those, I probably would have kept them for myself. Let's see. This is another Christmas item I found. I was just drawn to this. To me, it looked like the lion from Wizard of Oz. There was a tag on here that says Tinker Tailor London. They sell, I believe, just ornaments that would have been on the trees, the Christmas trees in Buckingham Palace. So they're definitely a desirable item. So this one is, you know, of like a royal lion, king of the jungle. Very beautiful. It's kind of got like an embroidered outline and that kind of thing. So really pretty. I did list this on auction with a starting price of $39.99. I couldn't find any listed or sold, and then other ornaments that I saw of this brand were listed high. So went with that. We'll see. I also got this ornament. This one's a little newer. This is from 1989 by Unesco. I thought it was really cute because it kind of reminded me of like a bottle brush tree, but it's a little star, and on one side we got Santa Claus's face, and on the other side it's a little angel. So I thought that was really cute. I decided to throw it in. I listed this as a buy it now for $15.99. I also found this little pixie here. I don't know, someone might have just put a little hanger on him. I'm not sure if that's, you know, original to him. But he is marked DAI Japan, I believe, on the back of his head. His one little foot, the wire in his foot is sticking out a little bit, if you can see that there. But still super cute. I love picking up pixies when I see them. I do decorate with my Christmas decorations. I have a couple pixies I decorate with. This one here I put up on auction with a starting price of $12.99. I did find a Squishmallow, and this still had the tag attached. This one is of a polar bear named Brooke. I listed this as a buy it now for $29.99. It's a little too big for my dog, or else I would have kept it for her. So I did pick up this tiki mug. Not all tiki items are worth money. I know, like, if you go into like Facebook groups of, you know, like eBay Facebook groups, people always be talking about tiki products and stuff like that, but they're definitely not all worth money. I knew this one wasn't really worth much of anything, but I decided to pick it up anyway because I'm trying to fill my bag for $10. So it is a ceramic green tiki mug. It is marked China on the bottom, but you could also use this as a vase as well. I mean, you don't necessarily have to use it as a drinking mug. I listed this as a buy it now for $15.99. This was just a random purchase. I like buying weird stuff just because who knows? Who knows, right? I mean, it could sell, it could not. I don't know. I'm barely paying anything for this stuff. So I decided to grab it. It's this really weird, he's kind of heavy. He's made of, I don't know what kind of material this is. Is it ceramic? I don't know. But his little hands are springy. It's a monkey. And then he's got these little back feet springy, and then a little tail. I don't know if his tail, I feel like his tail should be longer, so I don't know if that's you know, broken slightly. I'm not sure, but it is marked X Heart on the back. I have no idea. I don't even really know what this is supposed to be. I think I listed it as a paperweight, but I don't know. I just thought it was cute and weird, so I grabbed him. I listed him as a buy it now for $9.99. I got another plush. This one was a good one. This is a vintage terry cloth Eden plush. These types of plushies can sell really well, these terry cloth Eden plushes. This one here does have some fuzzball issues. You know, it just needs like ran over with a lint shaver. I was a little scared to use a lint shaver on it because I didn't want to tear it. So I didn't really do anything. I picked off some, but that's about the extent. The little tag is ripped off, so I can't show you exactly what the Eden tag looks like, but if you look up vintage Eden plushies on eBay, you'll see. So I did list him as a buy it now for $69.99. Better condition ones sell for more than that. I did take a couple plushies. This one here is Cheshire Cat Plushie, and he is a Disney Store exclusive. So really cute plushie there. I listed him as a buy it now for $15.99. I found just two pairs of shoes. Both of them are Doc Martens. These first pair are a pink patent leather. These are a size 5. The previous owner put beads on her shoestrings there, which is really cute. These do have some issues. They have obviously been worn. And they do have some scuff marks, zip up sides as well as lace. So size 5 for these. I listed these as a buy it now for $39.99. I also found these Doc Martens. These are a size 9. So these ones have obviously like a distressed look to them with plaid shoestrings, and they fold over. The inner lining is plaid, so you can wear them like buckled in the back, folded over, or you can wear them you know, straight up and laced. So again, these do have some issues. There's like a gouge mark there. Sometimes like that type of stuff doesn't matter to the people who are buying these Doc Martens. I mean, if you have ever had a brand new pair of Doc Martens, they hurt your feet when you're starting to first break them in. So, you know, considering these are already pretty well broken in, they're probably much more comfortable to wear. And some people really like the distressed look. So I did list these. I put these on auction with a starting price of $49.99. Other boots in this style were selling, you know, 80, 90, 100 plus dollars. So, but obviously, you know, condition matters to some. This was another plush I decided to take. I had this when I was younger. This is from 1983. It still has a tag attached. It's called a Coco Bird. It comes in this little plastic cage, and you can take him out of the cage. The bottom does open up. I don't know if he's ever been taken out though. But when you like bounce him up and down, he kind of makes a little bit of a tweeting noise. I mean, that's how it always sounded. It wasn't the best sounding tweet in the world, but still really cute. And I haven't seen one of these since the 80s, so I decided to pick it up. I did put this up on auction with a starting price of $39.99. I didn't know exactly how rare it is, or, you know, if anyone's actually looking for one. But with stuffed animals, with vintage plushies, there are people out there that obviously have saved searches just waiting for that specific plush to pop up that they had as a kid, or, you know, they want back and that type of thing. That's why sometimes plushies can sell for so much money. People just want that little bit of memory back, basically. So we'll see if it goes for that. If not, I'll just relist it. I got two like Easter primitive type decor pieces. This first one is a bunny rabbit head made of plush. He's got two little button eyeballs. There's no tags or anything. I just thought he was really cute. I listed this on auction with a starting price of $9.99. Then I also took this one. I thought this one was really pretty. Again, it has that really nice primitive style. It says Dalton's Fine Chocolate since 1876 on the front, and then it's got like a little like chocolate looking rabbit there coming out. It's in like a burlap type sack, and then there's like a wire so you can hang it by. Again, no tags, but really cute. I listed this one on auction with a starting price of $12.99. I found this baggie full of Sylvanian Families mice. So back in my day, there was Sylvanian Families. These are from 1985. Now they have calico critters, but back then they were called Sylvanian Families. So there's the little brother, we got Mama, we got Papa, and then the little girl. So it's the whole mice family. I had a bunch of these, and like their little house. I loved it. Oh my gosh, I wish I still had them. Anyway, these can sell really well. I listed this lot on auction with a starting price of $39.99, and I think it has at least 2 watchers. I found this. This is a vintage pack of tarot cards from, I think 1971. It looks like they purchased them at one point for $13, but they're all there. All the cards are there, including the instruction booklet. I sold these already once before, a long time ago. I had a deck, and I sold them. I feel like people who buy them like don't like to buy used tarot decks, but I think you can like cleanse them or whatever as well. So but these vintage ones definitely were selling well, especially obviously if they're complete and they have their instruction booklet. So I listed these on auction. No, I listed these as a buy it now for $49.99. I threw this in my bag. It's just a tube of vintage like Christmas glitter, really chunky, nice green glitter. It's from 1959, so it has been used. I'd say it's filled to around this area here. I don't know if people buy these or not. Maybe there's actually more in there than I thought. Yeah, I don't know if people actually buy these or not, but I put it up as a buy it now for $6.99, so we'll see. I got 2 of these plushies. These have something to do with the K-pop band BTS. I don't really know anything about them. I do like K-pop music though. Blackpink. Love Blackpink. I don't really know much about like the boy bands, but I do like Blackpink. Anyway, so this one here is of a puppy dog face. Its name is Chimmy, Chimmy. And yeah, it's just a nice plush, like kind of like a pillow stuffed animal. These two pretty much took up like an entire bag on their own. I listed this on auction with a starting price of $39.99. And then I also have this one. Again, this is a BTS plush. This one's called Mang, and it's like a horse head. This actually already does have a bid, so that right there pretty well pays for my entire rummage sale cost, as long, you know, as it gets paid for. And I also listed this on auction with a starting price of $39.99. I threw this in my bag because I thought it was really stinking cool. This is actually a refrigerator magnet. It is ceramic, and it looks like a picture, and it has like a Picasso style look to it. And you can see it is a magnet. It says museum on the back with a Z. There is one slight little chip right there. That's like the one reason I was like, I don't know if I want to pick it up. But it was just so cool. And sometimes refrigerator magnets can sell decently. So I decided to just take a chance with it. Anyway, I listed it on auction with a starting price of $9.99. So we'll see. I also got this older Snoopy glass candy jar. This side, it's Snoopy with Woodstock, and it says mints, and then this side is a bowl of popcorn, but it says goodies, and you can put, you know, anything in there, dinner mints or what have you. The lid doesn't seal very well. It just kind of sits on top. I wish it sealed a little bit better, but it's doesn't have much of a seal anymore. I don't know if that's from just opening it up so many times throughout the years. It is from 1965. I listed this as a buy it now for $12.99. And I did take a couple of clothes. I looked at the clothes for a little bit. I'll just go over them quickly. These are all for me, not to sell. These are by someone named Joe B. They're just little floral lounge shorts. I'll just wear them in the summer to bed. So I got those. I got this top. I thought this was cute. This is by a company called Haptics. So I don't know like these brand names. I don't know if they're anything good. But it's just a hooded long sleeve with like a plaid in the middle there. And then I also took, this is American Eagle Outfitters. Just a long sleeved floral, kind of like boho looking top. So those are all for me. That is everything for the rummage sale. I am going to share with you just a couple other things to kind of help clear off my table a little bit. So let's just, what did I end at? 22. Okay, so I would say a week or so prior to getting the swung vase at the rummage sale, I won this vase at the auction. This is really pretty, but obviously, like, if I were to choose between the two, I like the orange one better. This one is like a red amberina. There is some like orange in it, more like a clear glass, and there's not so much of a, you know, the fingers up here at the top, but still really pretty. I paid $17.50 for this. It's big, it's a floor vase. And I listed this one as a buy it now for $149.99. Okay, so that was an auction purchase. This was also an auction purchase. I had won a bunch of these Hazel Atlas sour cream jars. These are really stinking cute. There are 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 8 of them, and they're all different. So there are, let me see here. We got 4. There's 5 blue ones. Then we have 2 of these like yellow and orange color. And then there is 1 of this orange flowered one. So I listed them all together in a lot. I paid $12 for them. I listed them on auction with a starting price of $39.99, and they do have one bid so far. And along with those, they threw this in at the auction, so I just went ahead and listed this as well. This is an old milk glass jar by a company called Lance. It's engraved there on the bottom. So it's just an old milk jar. I listed this as a buy it now for $24.99. These were actually selling pretty decently. This next item Eric and I purchased for ourselves. This is what it looks like. Let me show you the paperwork first before we go into it. It was designed by an artist named Chris Pixton. It's called a carved lantern. So you put a candle inside of it, and it looks like they originally paid $95 for it. Eric and I, we paid, what did we pay for this? We paid $50 for it. So it's really pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, you can put a candle in it. It is marked there on the bottom by the artist. And we're going to put this actually in our living room for now. Maybe like once we, you know, move into our forever home, and maybe I'll sit it outside on like the deck or the patio or something like that. But for now, we're going to put it in our living room. So we did pay $50 for that, but we did decide to keep it. This came from an auction at one point. This is by a company called Sharif. This is a little wristlet. It's kind of got like a paisley type of look to it. Just a little wristlet purse. Looks like that on the inside. And then there's a matching, this is like a key ring and like a matching ID tag or luggage tag. That's also by Sharif. I lotted this together as a lot, and I put that up as a buy it now for $12.99. Eric and I stopped at a yard sale the other day. It was actually at a school. They were selling like a bunch of like old desks and chairs and stuff like that, but they said they also had a couple of yard sale items. It wasn't much yard sale items, but I did get these spatulas. They're Christmas themed. I don't know who they're made by. They got some glitter on. I gotta clean them off. This one has a snowman and then some measuring equivalents on, and then these are smaller. Two of them say Merry Christmas and one Santa Claus's face. So I just got these to keep for myself. I don't have any like small spatulas, and I don't mind using Christmas related stuff all year round. So she charged me, I think, $25 for all of them. So that was a really good deal. And then Eric and I stopped at the flea market. I did find one thing. I found another Cat's Meow, an Ocean City, Maryland one. This one is of the Boardwalk train shuttle from 1995. So I paid $2 for this, but my last Cat's Meow that was Ocean City related did sell, and obviously for more than, you know, what I paid for it. So I decided to purchase this one for $2, and I listed this on auction with a starting price of $12.99. I listed this Lush body scrub in the scent Tramp. I'm pretty sure I sold my Lush Tramp perfume. This is the body scrub. I'm just not a huge fan of the scent. This came in one of my Lush subscription boxes. I put this up as a buy it now for $25.99. I recently got this older Dunkin Donuts mug at a yard sale. I paid $1 for it. This is like a restaurant where it is marked Rego on the bottom. These were selling pretty decently. Like I said, I paid $1 and I listed it as a buy it now for $19.99. Obviously, if you have more than one, they'll sell better. This item came from the auction. This is an old face powder compact by Cara Gnome is the name. And it still actually has powder in. It's really awesome. I'm going to try not to get it all over everything. There's a mirror and then the little puff. And then all of that powder is still in there, which is awesome. Because usually when you find these vintage compacts, there's no longer any, you know, product left in there. So I thought that was really cool. And it's in a really nice, like, Art Deco type style compact. This came with some other stuff that I won at the auction. I put this up on auction with a starting price of $19.99. These also came with some other stuff that I purchased at the auction. These are like a child-sized set of a spoon and a knife, so the fork is missing. It probably would have had a fork as well. But these are, they have Bakelite handles. So I listed these on auction with a starting price of $9.99. I also won some Bakelite Bangles at the same auction, and just the other day I tested them all just to make sure that they were Bakelite, and I'd say like 3 of them weren't. That's a video, like, if you guys want me to make to like how you can test for Bakelite. Sometimes it's super easy, and then sometimes you actually have to do like a bit of testing to figure it out. So I listed those, and let's see. Also, at the auction, I won these for $4. It was a set of these old, like, collars that you could wear them as like necklaces or like over you know, another shirt or dress to like make it look more fancy. This one here is just like all pearls, and it's marked Glentex. These are all marked Japan. So it was this one. This one is absolutely beautiful. This one is made of rabbit fur, and then it has these dangly beads all over it. This one says a specialty house fashion, handmade in Japan. Absolutely gorgeous. I like this one a lot. It's so soft. And then the last one, again, was another beaded one. Has a little bit of a different, kind of got like a ridging there. And this one just says made in Japan. So all of those for $4, and whoever owned them had them pinned in this box, kind of like as a display. So I took those out. I listed the collars all together as the lot on auction with a starting price of $25.99. And then this thing is actually a ring holder, so you can put your rings in there. So I'm just going to keep this to use, you know, when I have yard sales or to take to the flea market if I have some rings and jewelry that I'm looking to sell. So I thought that would come in handy. So it's just made of like cardboard and stuff, but still not a bad deal for $4. These were also just like a random auction winning. They're a little ceramic bride and groom set. They are marked made in occupied Japan. Other ones that I've seen are actually salt and pepper shakers, but these aren't. There would have been holes on the man's head, and these aren't. So I think these are more like specifically to use as like a wedding cake topper. So I thought those were really cute. I listed them on auction with a starting price of $12.99. The last thing that I have to show you, if you guys watched my videos, you had seen I had showed you a pig by a company called Wemyss, made in England. It had shamrocks all over it. I actually sold that pig. It did sell for $99.99. I had won a lot of 3 of these pigs for $37 at the auction. So I did go ahead and I listed the other ones. So this one here has just like a floral print look to it. So it looks like that. And I listed these both on auction, again with a starting price of $99.99. And this one has a slightly different floral look to it than the other one. So both of those are listed. They both have quite a few watchers. I'm pretty sure the person who won the shamrock one plans on winning these as well. So I'm pretty sure I'll at least get the $99.99 a piece for each of those. And then depending if anyone else throws in a bid. So we'll see how they go, but that was great score for 37 bucks. But that is everything for this video. Like I said, I decided to throw in some other stuff as well, just to kind of clear off my table a little bit. Still pretty full as always, so I'm gonna have to take some time to get some more stuff listed. I've been trying to list every day, even if it's just like a couple things here and there, but between having to go to auctions and listing and filming videos and editing videos, I mean, I'm working like all day, every day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.